Today on One Always There. Today on One, your daily dose of local affairs and social media commentary.
Today on One, security concerns raised over City of Windhoek and Huawei 5G deal. More isolation facilities needed in Khomas, says regional governor. Local musician Swart Buster assists evicted family. And 10 clubs apply for NFA top tier league.
Eben de Klerk, the legal representative of Dimension Data, has raised concern over national security issues related to the envisaged deal between the City of Windhoek and Chinese tech giant Huawei to roll out the city's 5G network. Attorney Eben de Klerk, who represents Dimensions Data, one of the telecommunications operators who opposed the recent decision by CRAN to award a class comprehensive telecommunications service license to the Municipal Council of the City of Windhoek, raised security concerns over the city's envisaged partnership to use its telecommunications license to enter into a partnership with the Chinese tech giant Huawei.
If you see a country like the UK starting to dismantle Huawei components from their 5G network, and it's costing them, it was reported, £500 million to do so, that should raise an extremely big red flag. So what has CRAN done? To contact their counterparts in the UK and ask them, why did you take this decision, this very expensive decision? What investigations has CRAN done to ensure that should Huawei have any components in our telecommunications network, that the privacy of Namibians are guaranteed? Clearly other countries have major concerns in this issue. You know, ultimately, if Huawei would have a telecommunications monopoly in Windhoek, which is clearly the motive of the City of Windhoek to have, if you look at the proposed bylaws just a few months ago, that they will be the sole guardian of who installs network in Windhoek. That is the purpose. The purpose is a monopoly. And you can install components on a telecommunications network that can do extremely wide range of spying, the data collection, and so forth. And I believe that's what happened in other countries. I don't know what your camera is doing. I assume it's filming me. I have no idea what's going on inside that thing, what software is uploaded there, if it's got a transmitter to send data somewhere else. I have no idea whether this is just recorded or suddenly sent live. And that's the problem. The people of Namibia won't know. So if other regulators have already gone through the extent and already made the decision that there's a major security issue, we must take heed to that. And that is the sole responsibility of CRAN.
According to media reports, Redcliffe Kanjiriomwini, the head of ICT at the City of Windhoek, was recently suspended after an Al Jazeera expose implicated him as the mastermind behind an attempt to bribe a city councillor to ensure that Chinese tech giant Huawei would win an exclusive contract to build a 5G telecommunication network in Windhoek. De Klerk questioned the ACC for allegedly delaying its investigations into the matter.
Let's just remind ourselves that the ACC got complaints of fish rot in 2014 already. And for close to 5 years, they did nothing. Things only started happening when a foreign news outfit exposed this. The ACC's reputation in this country is extremely bad, and it doesn't seem to bother them. The ACC sits with the evidence in this matter. And we hear that it's going to take a long time still before anything is happening. So the ACC, unfortunately, in my opinion, is to a large extent a captured institution and part of the problem here. And that's also something that the Namibians need to realize and stand up against.
Today on One contacted Harold Akwenye, the city spokesperson, who confirmed the suspension of Radcliffe Kanjiro Mwini, saying that his suspension was carried out to allow the city to conduct an objective internal investigation. Today on One also contacted the Anti-Corruption Commission, and they confirmed that the anti-graft body was aware of the matter and investigations are taking place.
The new All Seasons Moisture Body Lotion from Nivea Men. For 0% stickiness no matter how hot you are, and 100% moisture no matter how cool you are. Get deeply nourished, healthier looking skin. New Nivea Men All Seasons. 0% stickiness, 100% moisture. Nivea Men, it starts with you. Nivea Men All Seasons. Now available in a cream.
The Commerce Governor at the recent press conference addressing the COVID-19 situation in the Commerce region stated that the capital has become the epicenter of the disease as hundreds of cases are recorded daily in the city alone. With the surge in patient numbers, the region needs additional quarantine facilities. Commerce Regional Governor Laura McLeod Kachirwa said that the region has deployed more healthcare workers to fight against the spread of the virus and has identified new quarantine facilities.
The region has further deployed more health workers in health and public targeted testing, screening facilities to accelerate our COVID-19 essential service delivery obligations. Commerce region has identified the following different isolation facilities, which are 4 hospital-based isolation facilities with beds capacity of 79 in total, and 3 private isolation facilities with bedding capacity to be determined, which are the Roman Catholic, Mediclinic, and Lady Pohamba hospitals. We have 7 non-hospital facilities with bed capacity of 134 and currently under negotiation to obtain 3 more isolation facilities with a capacity of 68 beddings. Despite of the above mentioned available facilities, there is still a pending need for more 300 more beds.
McLeod Kachirwa added that they are busy formulating a discongestion plan for the more heavily populated informal areas.
A group at Katutura Youth Complex, where we have 311 persons, and Komasdal Stadium with 180 persons, which makes a total of 419 persons in those 2 shelters. The Commerce Regional Council and the City of Windhoek has been directed to prioritize and are currently hard at work to formulate and develop a decongestion plan for the densely populated informal settlements for urgent implementation to mitigate the spread of COVID-19, as per the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development Ministerial latest directive. The Commerce Regional Council and the City of Windhoek continue to provide water through standpipes and water tanks, as well as sanitation facilities, both in rural and urban areas, as essential measures to mitigate the COVID-19 in terms of the set health and hygiene protocol.
The Commerce Governor wants to remind the residents of the region to remain calm and follow the precautionary measures put in place to avoid the further spread of the COVID-19.
Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm also Sam.
Meet my little Sam. Only the best for my Sam.
No two people are the same, so why should their cover be? New personal cover from Old Mutual lets you build the cover that's right for you and your budget. The time is now to get personal cover that's just for you. SMS cover to 66522 today.
Local musician Alan Jonathan, famously known as Swart Buster, assisted the Swart Boy family after hearing about their ordeal. Although it may not seem as much, the artist known as Swart Buster helped the family by storing their furniture at his home located in Katatura's Soweto suburb, a few blocks away from where the Swart Boys used to live.
I saw them myself with my own eyes when I was passing by, whereby I was feeling pity for them, since it's winter time and they don't have a place to stay and their things were throwing out. They were outside, and then I decided, okay, let me just stop by. Now, what hurt me the most is that the man who was kicked out with his wife and kid, his son passed away the same day, and he was in pain. And I decided, okay, fine, let me just help you out. Bring your stuff to my house while you are looking for a place to stay.
It's very unacceptable.
The councillor of the John Pandeni constituency, Rachel Jacobs, who was unaware of Swart Boy's eviction, condemned the action of Lucia Links and said that it's a despicable thing to do, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic.
What I want also to tell the community members, they can visit the constituency councillors for advice before they take action. First, they must come to the person who representing them, representing the government, because this is not acceptable. While the government trying to collect people in the riverbed, and the family, they are trying to evict their own family. And the end of the day, it become a responsibility of the government.
The Swart Boys just lost a son during the time of the eviction, and with their furniture safely stored at Swart Buster's residence, the family can respectfully mourn their loss.
Scared of the cold? Don't let colds and flu get you down. Protect yourself with the all-new MVA Immune Booster from FabuFarm. A powerful daily food supplement with just the right balance of vitamins and minerals to help you strengthen your immune system. FabuFarm's MVA Immune Booster is made in accordance with COVID-19 guidelines and offers value for money with a full 30-day dosage. FabuFarm's MVA Immune Booster, now available at all leading pharmacies countrywide.
Did you know FabuFarm's MVA Immune Booster can be claimed from medical aids subject to fund rules and exclusions?
The Namibia Football Association recently announced that they plan on introducing a top-flight league that will run under the association. As plans to kick off a top-tier league continue, the association invited football clubs registered under the Namibia Premier League to apply to be part of the proposed new football league. Acting Secretary General at the Namibia Football Association confirmed to Today on One Sports that 10 clubs have applied with the proposed NFA top-tier league. Franco Cosmo further explained that not all teams that applied to the NFA will be playing in the top-tier league.
So currently, as we speak now, we have 10 clubs that have applied to resort under the top-tier league of the NFA, just 10 clubs. If you look at our letter, it's where people are not reading. Our letter is very clear. It says just apply. It does not mean we have admitted these teams as our members or to resort under us. We clearly stated in that letter that Article 10 of the Namibian Football Association's constitution will be applied. If you go and look at that article, there are certain things that you need to fulfill before you can be admitted. So no club is currently admitted. We just invited clubs to indicate, to apply to us that they want to resort under the Namibia Football Association. So for now, there is no admission of any of the 10 clubs. So we will go through that process now. We will go and request certain things that you should have had an AGM or a constitutional meeting. At this meeting, it was decided that you will resort under us. We also want to be safe. We want a copy of your constitution. You need to pay prescription fees before you can join. There are a number of things. There are a number of declarations that you need to lay off as a club to assure us that you will adhere to the rules and regulations of FIFA, CAF, and COSAFA, and the NFA. All these things. There are more or less 12 to 13 requirements that a club needs then to adhere to before they are admitted.
During the interview, Cosmo also indicated that funding to commence with the league will be available before the league kicks off early 2021.
We are in the process of getting funds. We are assured of funds. Yeah, so we are putting our ducks in the row. Yes, the funds is not a problem to us to start all leagues, all 4 leagues in the country. Your top tier league, first divisions, second division, and women's super league. So that is our intention. When these leagues are kicking off, all the leagues will kick off at the same time. To our members, there is a tendency when we talk football, we just think about the top tier league. But there are other people that are also playing football in this country. The first divisions, the second division, the women's super league. They are equally just as important as the top tier league to us because they produce the players. They also play a role in developing football in the country. So they must just be patient. Our intention is to have this league at least to start January, February, around there. But there are also other factors that we need to consider because we have got a team that might go to Chan Championship in Cameroon. There are our local players also. So it won't be prudent also those players are gone and some teams don't have players and they start complaining. So we are monitoring the situation. But the intention is to kick off around that time. January, February we kick off. Depending when is that tournament taking place, we program it very well and then we'll kick off with all the leagues.
The 10 clubs that applied with the NFA to be part of the top tier league are Julinho FC, Mighty Gunners, Blue Waters, Young African, Young Brazilians, Black Africa, Orlando Pirates, Civics, Citizens, and Tigers.
Share with us on #LearnOn1. Tell us what you're learning and where you're learning it from. Send us your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
In other leading stories, The Olafika SME Mentorship and Training Program received $1.8 million in sponsorships that is aimed at mentoring 150 Namibia entrepreneurs over the period of 10 months. The Namibia Diamond Trading Company, NDTC, is the main partner of Olafika, having sponsored $900,000 Namibia toward the program's management and administration. The Konrad Adenauer Stichting, Urban and Rural Development Ministry, and the Twapewa Kadikwa Institute of Entrepreneurship has partnered onto the program by sharing the remaining $900,000 Namibian of the budget, which will go to the Olafika system design, content formulation, course outline, and the development of the mentorship framework. Since the 1st of July 2020, 150 Namibian entrepreneurs from all over the country have been receiving virtual business training and one-on-one business mentorship on how to manage their businesses to survive the current COVID-19 pandemic, as well as prepare for post-corona innovative business projects. NDTC Chief Executive Officer Brent Asep highlighted the impact of the funding, noting that the COVID-19 pandemic has pushed African entrepreneurs to adopt a mindset for the future, which is a model mindset of economic development. Further adding that the best captains are made during the harshest of storms and that they are excited to be supporting an initiative which is further reinforcing the making of the best entrepreneurs during the COVID-19 storm. Thomas Keller, the resident representative of Konrad Adenauer Stichting in Namibia, said that entrepreneurs play a crucial role in the economic development of a country. Keller added that by supporting entrepreneurship, KAS aims to develop a community focused on encouraging innovation and facilitate the exchange of experience among Namibian businesses. Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages. At a recent discussion on the increase in COVID-19 cases in Windhoek and curfew measures, Nampol's regional commander for Commerce expressed concern that many continue to trade alcohol beyond the prescribed hours at shops and street markets. Tobias said this type of behavior should not be tolerated. Tina said the sale of alcohol should be prohibited except for export to areas that are not under lockdown. Simon said Windhoek has become the epicenter, therefore residents of the city should obey. Alice said pinning the blame on alcohol will not help, as individuals can also contract the virus at places where no liquor is found, such as hospitals. Erwin said that people are simply trying to make a living. Chetty said instead of trying to find the vaccine, you fight the people and kill the economy. Why did the government not close the borders at the beginning? Christian said that people are faced with hunger. Lixa said the regional commander sentiments make sense. Kenneth said that people are facing hardships and alcohol does not increase COVID-19. And that is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to post your comments on our social media pages for broadcast every day only on Today and One.
We always love to hear from you. Send us your views, comments, and videos with your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV, it just gets better.
A look at the weather forecast. The interior, sunny and warm to hot in the south. Elsewhere, partly cloudy and warm to hot, with the wind fresh to strong westerly. The coast, partly cloudy and mild to warm, with fog patches at first. The wind, light southwesterly to fresh southerly. Now a look at the minimum and maximum temperatures around the country and beyond.
Hello Namibia, my name is Adora and welcome to a brand new edition of the cool new show called The Ain't Like a Vibe. On this show we get to know who our artists really are, behind the scenes, and what inspires them, what keeps them going, what makes them tick. What are some of your favorite sounds?
Trap music, hip-hop.
Yeah, okay.
Hip-hop, Afro dancehall.
We came from a background whereby we were raised by our grannies. So it's not the shameful thing for me to do, because we used to sell and said lemune haferkoka. We would work from Fambolokasi to Okuriangala.
Wala Namibia, this is your boy Tulisan. Don't forget to watch the Ain't Like a Vibe TV show on One Africa Television.
On the Gold Coast of West Africa lies the peaceful and diverse nation of Ghana. I'm pretty close right now to the geographical center of the earth. It is also one of the last pockets for elephants in the wilds of West Africa.
You know, every country in the world just about has cattle, sheep, goats, horses, donkeys, but it's only Africa that has the real megafauna, the charismatic stuff which people in the rest of the world want to see. The passion that they still have for the job.
There's value to a bird which brings birders to a place like this. I mean, this is a birding paradise. We see an intrinsic appreciation and joy from seeing the wildlife out here, but not everybody does.
You can't get to Moli and then will not be passionate about what we do, because you'll be the only one left. Everybody is passionate.
The only worthwhile war, the war against destruction, the war against loss, the war for peace, for balance, for inclusion.
Just out of my way, buffaloes, elephants, tigers, are still in existence.
If Mole fails, then Ghana is without wildlife.
Join me as we journey to the untamed wilderness of northern Ghana to meet these last defenders.
The people within the law enforcement agencies don't really know. You're talking about a roan antelope. Somebody thinks it's just like a goat.
Enjoy these fantastic payday savings at Clicks until 8 September. Buy Nivea Shower Gel 2 for $77. Buy Pampers Baby Dry Disposable Nappies or Active Baby Pants Jumbo Pack, now $225.99 per pack. Or buy Protex Soap 200 grams, 4 for $42. And save 50% on Revlon Colorstay Full Cover Foundation. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
Now on BBC World News, the biggest